Hey, Carrie here from Yaya Podcasting, and I want to go over mic technique really quickly, okay? Let me give you an example. I'm going to take this windscreen off. By the way, these things are super cheap. Get them in huge packs for a little bit of money. Definitely, like this one has cat hair all over it, which is good because that cat hair did not go into my microphone. I do need to replace it. I just haven't ordered any, but it's on the list. It's in my Amazon shopping cart. So let me just demonstrate something. This doesn't sound good. It doesn't sound good. Okay? This doesn't sound good. This doesn't sound good. It probably is hurting your ears. You want me to stop it. This doesn't sound good. This doesn't sound good. This doesn't sound good. That didn't sound good. This doesn't sound good. That doesn't sound good. Nope. Does not sound good. That doesn't sound good. This doesn't sound good. Well, maybe that does sound a little bit better. Mic technique. It is important. How you use this microphone is important. Otherwise, why? You just use your laptop or your Apple earbuds with it. Like, don't spend the money if you're not going to use proper technique. And you can learn proper mic technique by watching videos like this. You can also read the instructions that came with your microphone. But I'm going to go ahead and tell you, right? So first, we're going to do a windscreen. And what this does is help keep that air when you say stuff and when you breathe, keeps the air from making yucky sounds in the recording. So you just slip this on. Super low tech. I don't have a pop filter, but you don't necessarily need a pop filter if you're using good mic technique, unless you're some people are just pee poppers. And they can't help it. That's fine. So you can just get a pop filter to put on. So this is a microphone where I speak into the top, not a microphone where I speak into the side. Those microphones exist. Make sure that you know where to speak into your microphone. That matters. Like if you have a Blue Yeti, speak into the logo, the side. Do not speak into the top. Speak into the side. So, I don't want to be too close. I don't want to be too far away. So you want to, hang 10, depending on how loud you are. If you are not a projector, you might want to get a little bit closer. So 4 to 10, right? I go about here. And this is my comfort zone. I'm talking a little bit, my mouth is like grazing the microphone. That keeps the excess air. Even though I've got this wind filter, I'm still like breathy. I still breathe a lot. I know who I am. I'm comfortable with it. So I just do like that. And I recommend that if you're using a microphone like this, that you just angle yourself a little bit. Angle the microphone, angle your body, make it work so you get your hair and air. I'm all of a sudden I can't breathe a lot. Like I can't do it. Make sure that you are not having the microphone catch all the air that comes out of your mouth. You want it to graze it. When you laugh, you should get into the habit of going ha 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 ha. Right? You're not going to catch that, especially if it's spontaneous, you're not going to catch that first chuckle. But if you back up, and on video, this looks like you're really super, like, it's hysterical to you and you're super engaged, right? It's super awesome. Super funny. It makes it a little bit more dramatic. So get into the habit of backing up because laughter is loud and it can cause distortion and it's just too loud most of the time. And that way, he wants to have a podcast. I know he does. I don't know if you can hear that. That's my cat. He hears me talking. He hears me getting excited and yeah. And he thinks since I'm not talking to another human, I am talking to him. So exactly. So that's really it. Also, don't hit the desk, right? Don't. No. Do not do that. Okay? Just stop. Do not fidget. Do not touch the boom arm. The only reason that I am able to adjust the boom arm and you aren't, like, there isn't a ton of noise that goes with that is because I have my boom arm, like, rigged so that you're not getting a lot of that sound, because it drives me crazy because the boom arms usually have springs unless they're hydraulic, and those tend to be more expensive. They usually have especially cheaper ones have springs. And what do springs do? Boing. So that gets picked up on the microphone. It's an unpleasant, difficult thing to take out of your audio. So don't touch. Don't touch. If you're using a tripod, don't touch. If you are not using a microphone designed to be handheld, avoid using it as a handheld microphone. And I understand that part is difficult. Let me break out my Samson Q2U and show you what you do in that case. You grab the microphone and you have a death grip on it. A death grip. You do not fumble. You do not adjust unless you are somehow muted or nobody's talking. You just, I don't care if your hand, do not move because it makes a lot of noise. This is the kind of microphone that is meant to be used in a tripod or in a boom arm. It's not really meant to be handled. Those microphones exist. However, I don't know of any that are necessarily USB like the Samson Q2U is. So just be mindful if you have to use it. Also, cheap storage. So, that's basically it. It is just being really mindful of where your body and your mouth is in relation to the mic, in relationship to the microphone, what you're doing with your body, what you're doing with your, hands. It takes practice and it is not going to be perfect, but it is completely worth it. And if you edit your own podcast, you are going to thank yourself for practicing good mic technique. I'm Carrie Caulfield Eric. You can find me at yayapodcasting.com. And I hope to see you again.